Welcome. You are live in San Francisco at the 2018 Student National Medical Conference. My name is Clinton Normore. I am the Associate Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion at A.T. Still University. I also host the webinars, Getting Their Webinar series that we have on our website at A.T. Still University, which you can visit at www.atsu.diversity. So we look forward to you experiencing this conference with us, and so glad that you were able to join. I am here with one of our fantastic students who is at the conference and going to ask her a few questions so she can tell us a little bit more about her experience. So we'll have her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Chamaka Sigazo. I am a second-year medical student at ATSU, Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine, and this is my second year here at the American Medical Education Conference, and it's been a great experience.
Fantastic. So Shamika, you are the president of the Student National Medical Association in Kirksville, correct?
Correct, that is correct.
And in this conference, you arrived the other day and you got settled with regard to planning out what was going to take place. Mm-hmm. So what kind of workshops have you been to this morning? How have they been?
So I've actually been doing a lot of responsibilities as president of SNMA. I've gone to a lot of House of Delegate meetings where we're learning about what's going on in SNMA throughout the nation and voting on issues that pertain to students at each chapter.
So you would recommend for any student who is joining a medical school to participate in the Student National Medical Association on their campus?
Absolutely. It is a national-wide organization. There's hundreds. I think the current attendance for this year is 1,600 students. It's a great opportunity to learn so much about yourself. It's a great opportunity to learn about different opportunities available for you as a medical student, and also when you start looking into residency programs. Okay,
so during your, I know you have many more activities that are planned for later on today, so give me an idea of what conferences or workshop, if you have an idea of what workshops you plan to attend later.
Okay, yeah, at 2:30 I'm planning on attending, it's called a Sisters in Medicine workshop, and I think I have natural hair, so sometimes I don't know what to do with my hair, or just even workplace aggressions that I know that I'm going to encounter in the wards. And so this workshop is going to help you as a sister try to figure out how to mitigate a lot of the issues that you might encounter while you're on the ward. So it's super important. Okay. And then after that, I have another meeting. So I have another regional meeting for our region 2, to try to figure out issues and try to vote in new presidents and stuff like that. So it's a pretty busy day.
Okay, well that is fantastic. First of all, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for taking a little bit of your time to join us in this live webcast, so that students who could not attend are able to get a sense and a feel of what the annual conference is all about.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. Again, I am Clinton Normore, Associate Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion. What I want to do right now is I want to take you around the campus to get a little feel of what it's like to be here at the 2018 Student National Medical Association Conference, and hope that next year you have an opportunity to come join and see it for yourself in person. So let's walk down the aisle here and take a look at what's going on our campus or in the conference itself. Looks like there's quite a bit of activity going on, which is indicative of a recruitment fair at the Student National Medical Conference. This is the A.T. Still University booth right here, and we have some students working with. We have Danny, who I know is here. Let's talk to him a little bit about the recruitment fair. So Danny, tell our audience who you are. I've given the first name. Tell them your whole name and your year in medical school.
Okay. My name is Danny Hoptu. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I am a third year at Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine. And I am in St. Louis right now for my clinical rotations. So excited for this to all go down.
That's fantastic. And as you can see, we have the wording on our booth there. It says, go where the light of hope you wish to see is needed most. And we have a phrase there in A.T. Still University, be the light of hope you wish to see in the world, which is why we're so passionate about this work. Danny, in talking with students that are prospective students that are coming through the fair, what do you find or think that they are most interested in about any university, not just A.T. Still University?
I think all the students, they like to hear the truth from the people that are here working the booths. And, they can hear it firsthand and have a genuine conversation with them instead of just like going through emails or any other kind of communication, which I think I like that, one-on-one conversation with people. And I think that's what students love the most about coming here. And I kind of wish I was here as a pre-med student. I didn't know until I started medical school that I could come. But I think it's a great opportunity to come and meet people from these different universities.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working the booth. And I see students walking up, so I'll get out of your way so you can do some more recruiting for us. All right? Thank you. You heard it here. Danny talks about the experiences that he has himself in coming to a Student National Medical Conference. He also talked about what students most likely need to see in terms of the questions that they ask. They're trying to find, just as you will, which school best fits their needs. And that's what we want for you. We want you to find the school that best fits your needs so you can be the light of hope you wish to see in the world. Let's take a more look at a broader look at the fair here as we walk down the climate there. And I see Renee standing down there having a conversation. So let's go down and take a look at her, or have a conversation with her and see who she's talking to. Again, my name is Clinton Normore. I'm the Associate Vice President. As I said before, go to our website, www.atsu.edu/diversity. Okay? Renee. Hey, Renee. That's Renee. And she's talking to some fellow attendees here, Charles and Dr. Dale, whom I know. Thank you. Renee, can I interrupt you guys a little bit and have a conversation with you for a moment? Okay, we have Renee Crawford, who is a student of ours in our School of Osteopathic Medicine in Arizona. Renee, talk to us a little bit about your experience here in the workshop, not just this year, but in previous years as well.
Okay, so I knew I wanted to come back to AMEC because I attended it last year in Atlanta, and it was a great experience being able to work with our sister campus, KCOM, to recruit pre-meds, go to different workshops regarding being advocates, working with those from undocumented communities. So this year I was able to go to an allergy immunology workshop, go to the regional meeting where I got to network with some other students from other medical schools within the West Coast region. And then I got to do the zip codes, SIC codes, which was focusing on how where you are born and raised can affect your healthcare outcomes. So
okay.
That was
well, that's fantastic. And also, you are the president of our SOMA school, which is School of Osteopathic Medicine in Arizona, correct? SNMA?
Yes, sir.
And what does that entail, being president of that organization? How did that come about?
So after the experience last year, I was talking with Kayla, she went with me as well, and I was telling some classmates, like, you know what, we have to get a SNMA chapter here at SOMA. We just got to work. The mission really flows well with what SOMA is all about, working with the underserved, supporting a diverse student body as well as a physician workforce. And so getting all this stuff together, it really helped that we were able to communicate with our region. We were able to communicate with our sister campus, and Clinton's office was always down to give us anything that we needed, came on as our advisor, so we were very grateful. And it's just really awesome. Last year, 2 of us from SOMA came. This year, 9. So we're just looking to build up on that and just keep moving forward.
Well, that's awesome. We thank you so much for choosing ATSU SOMA, first of all, and then being involved in the Student National Medical Association, because that really is an important pathway for our young people of color to network and grow in their profession. So we really appreciate all the work that you do there.
Thank you.
Okay, and I see you're here with a young man, Charles Brown, is it?
How are you?
And I'm fantastic. And Charles, what do you do here?
This is my second year. I'm actually a regional board member, political advocacy liaison. I came last year and I was able to run. As she was saying, this is just an experience that you really can't put into words. You can't describe how important and vital it is for students who are in med school and also pre-meds as well. I think the impact that it has to be able to be come from these institutions where you are a minority and then be inspired to see this minority population here, inspiring you, reaching back, mentoring, it really allows you to take the next step. resource to have to really spur you into doing above and beyond what you already are doing. So that's why I love AMEC and SNMA as well. So,
So Charles, you're from Loma Linda?
Loma Linda University.
And there are hundreds of schools represented here this year, correct?
Yes.
Now, talk to us a little bit about the value of a prospective student, whether they're pre-med or a high school student, in participating in student national medical events and activities.
Right. Like I said, I think the key word is just mentorship. When you are pre-med, I was just speaking to someone else about this, you really don't see how many people were in your shoes, and you really don't see how many people were in your similar background trying to get into medical school and having the same fears, the same worries, the same stress that you had when you were trying to get in. But when you are here, you get to see the stories, you get to see the perspective of all these students from all over the U.S. who are similar to you, have similar backgrounds, and can give you a lot of hope, can instruct you, show you how to do it, give you the environment to support you, and not just leave you on the side for your own to fend for, but really kind of help you out as you go through the journey.
That is fantastic. So thank you so much. Thank you both for all that you do, the work that you do, and really the effort that's put into a conference like this.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Okay, there you have it. We have spoken with a few people who talked to us more about the industry and what it's like to be a member of the SNMA student organization and to put on such a fantastic conference, the 2018 annual Student National Medical Association conference. I see one of our students arriving, Maurice, that just walked in. Let's go down and have a conversation with him about his experiences at the Student National Medical Association conference. So also I want to add that those of you who just listened to these stories have the value of understanding the story itself, the background. You too can be in this environment. As you see, A.T. Still University is about experiencing the whole of the opportunity and access. So we're not predicated only on you coming to A.T. Still University. We want you to be successful and attend the right university for you. And this is one of those avenues to do that. So I see Maurice. Maurice, can I interrupt you a little bit before I see Maurice here, one of our students at our Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine in Missouri. So Maurice, you're at the Student National Medical Conference as well. Tell us a little bit about your year in KCOM and how you got there.
So now I'm a second year at AT Still in Kirksville, Missouri. Now I'm here in the conference as a vice president of the SNMA chapter in Kirksville. So the conference so far, meeting a lot of soon-to-be alumni from our school. That's good to meet them and talk to some residency programs and check out some workshops that have been, very geared towards my future.
We've heard a lot about the power of mentorship at this conference, the experience of being able to see people who may come from similar backgrounds and experiences and getting to know their stories. Have you had that opportunity in your time thus far here at the conference?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. I went to a meeting last night, and one of the guys that sat next to me is a black doctor from the St. Louis area, and was able to exchange information with them. So I hope, in the future I get a chance to meet some more of the doctors in the St. Louis area. So that, is possible mentorships in the future. So it's pretty awesome.
Okay. And I work with you all the time, so
Yeah,
I know
too.
you're the vice president of Student National Medical Association in Kirksville.
Yes, I am.
And that requires a lot of effort and energy. But talk to us about the feeling, the emotions that you have when you put on a program and see how it is received by the campus community and abroad, the community at large.
I think part of it's like, I know my first year doing programs for SNMA as a first year rep, and now as a vice president, it was great to see like the diversity within the campus. So sometimes people don't necessarily see it on a regular basis because we're studying most of the time. So when you put programs together and you bring out all aspects of the campus, it makes you understand it's a more diverse than what the eye normally what you normally see on a regular basis. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What workshops do you plan on attending this afternoon? Have you had a chance to look through and see some catch your eye?
So this evening there's a reception for osteopathic medical students, and there's also a reception for like residency programs. You want to land your ideal residency program. So I want to get a jump on that and see what that's about. So I'll check that out this evening.
Okay.
Or this afternoon and this evening. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you for choosing KCOM as a school of choice and osteopathic medicine. We look forward to being around and seeing all that you can do for our university and our society at large.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Again, you've spoken or heard from another student whose experience at the Student National Medical Association conference has been fantastic. Let's walk around and experience a little bit more of what this conference has to offer. You can see there are a lot of schools and there are a lot of people out here enjoying the conference and all of the activities there. These schools, like us at AT Still University, are trying to demonstrate for students like you that there is opportunity and access. And it's up to you to connect with people who are like-minded, who want to serve their communities, who want to be the light of hope that they see in the world. What we want to do is we want to, again, give a broadcast of what there is. And I see another one of our students having a conversation, actually one of my colleagues, our staff members here. So we'll interrupt her just for a minute. Kayla, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am fantastic. We are here at the Student National Medical Association, the annual conference. And I know that you are at SNMA, the School of Osteopathic Medicine in Arizona. And you're also the vice president of the Student National Medical Association on the SNMA campus. But you are out in residency, correct?
Yeah, so I'm out at the DC CHC. So I'm actually in Washington, DC right now.
Fantastic. And as a vice president of the Student National Medical Association, talk to us briefly about what your responsibilities are.
Oh, so for us, because SNMA operates a little differently than most other campuses, so we don't generally have second years that are on campus. So what we've done is start a discussion board for things to be more culturally competent, and ways that we can do that while in clinic, but also staying like connected to our first years. So it allows people from different campuses to put in their input on whatever topic for that month it is, and then everyone else can input things like that. And then a big role that I had this year was actually coordinating everyone coming to the conference and making sure everyone was ready, had all the things that they needed, and all that good stuff.
As a coordinator, and then also having experienced the conference before, you understand or have gotten clearly some value out of being a participant in the annual Student National Medical Association conference. So talk to our viewers about what that value could be for them, how important this conference could be for their careers or even getting into medical school.
So I think it's very important to come to conferences like these because you get face-to-face time with diversity coordinators, with residency coordinators, people who are actually there at the university who have power. And it's kind of, my dad always used to say, like, if you want to go like interview for a job, be there in person, because seeing you face to face can almost overlook some blips in like an application because they get to know who you are. So that's very important. Even from a professional standpoint, as a medical student, I'm doing the same thing as pre-meds are doing here, but with residencies upstairs. Okay. So we get face-to-face time with residencies. And it's awesome to see people who are extremely diverse actually succeed within medicine, and that's very encouraging.
There is a vast amount of different hues, different backgrounds, different experiences here. The common interest seems to be medicine, the Student National Medical Association. How powerful is that messaging for students in terms of access, to have a place like this that they can go to and connect with those people? You know, like for you, how powerful was that?
I think it was extremely powerful. It's what helped me and Renee start SNMA for SNMA. We thought it was extremely important to have, you know, diversity on a grand scale, being able to see that and being able to see that all these people are helping you within medicine and that they're there for you. Because sometimes medicine can seem a little lonely when you're at home studying all the time. So having someone to have a support system, and you can build support system not just within your own university, but within other universities, other residencies, making those connections, networking, those are very important.
Fantastic. So Kayla, thank you so much for all that you do, all you've done getting our students here at this conference. We appreciate that, and choosing AT Still University SNMA. Okay, thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye. As you have heard from all of our students, AT Still University is immensely connected to this network, this Student National Medical Association, and the conference here. Here in the conference, as all the students have described, it's an opportunity for you to network with people whom may come from similar background experience, but moreover, create mentorships, create opportunities to engage in the profession that you want to go to. And what we want to do with this live web service, we want to give you an opportunity to feel what it's like. You see all the people walking around, going up to the recruitment fair tables, learning more about what those schools have to offer, but most importantly, connecting with people who can help them achieve their dream of becoming a doctor. At A.T. Still University, as I said before, we also have, and I host a Getting There webinar series. I will connect with a few of these students a little bit later so that we can do some live webinar interviews. So join us on our webinar series at Getting There. It's at atsu.edu/diversity. And you can learn more about the university and also learn more about our Getting There series. Again, I'm Clinton Normore. I want to thank you for the opportunity to bring this experience, even for a little while, live to you from the 2018 Student National Medical Association.